throwing you. Guys, what's up? It's your boy Chuckles here, and we're back. Brand new toy from Elite Force. The Wildcard Legends Revolver by Elite Force. So as you guys know, earlier this year, Elite Force dropped their Smoke Wagon. That was the OG one. It was pretty cool, kind of based off the Colt Peacemaker. This one, it's the same exact thing, just cut down a little bit. Nice and short. Perfect for under the table if somebody is cheating you. Or if you're Sylvester Stallone in The Expendables. You want to take out a bunch of bad hombres. You got this thing. Alright, so, let's talk about it. Comes with an included orange tip, which you can remove. It is, in fact, removable. It is attached in there, so you will probably have to heat it up, tweak it out, take care. Removing orange tip often voids warranties. Not in this case, but do so at your own risk as per the norm. So the body is really nice metal. Barrel's metal, body's metal, cylinder's metal, super metal. The only parts, the hammer's even metal. The only part that isn't are these side panels, which have a nice little poker chip with an ace of spades on it. Really nice. Feels really comfortable. It's really sleek. Hopefully you have a good grip though. Might be a little slippery, but it's nothing you can't grab onto yourself. Kind of almost has a bit of a weathered look on it. So it has like that nice solid smoke gray, but some of the parts are kind of worn out, which is really nice. It adds definitely to the kind of cool effect it has going on. Now, up front you have an iron sight, which isn't really iron, but it's plastic and it's removable. So as you can see, there's the barrel's ported, so it's kind of similar to what you see Sylvester Stallone use in The Expendables. Is the barrel's ported, so you can either go with that OG legit look, or if you feel like aiming, just clip those on. They hold on really good. They don't really go anywhere. They won't knock off really easily. Super nice. It actually comes with 3 of these. I don't know why, but in case you lose them or break them, Elite Force has you covered in that aspect. Now, drop it back a little bit. Obviously, you have this wild card. Now, I wanted to mention that only 1,000 of these are made. This one specifically is number 420. That's all I wanted to say. But it's a 6mm BB. Has a warning on the side, but it's not like it's somewhere super obvious on the gun. That's going to be irritating and unpleasant to the viewer. Now you're back at the cylinder right here. It's all metal in its construction. Feels really solid, really durable. You can access the shells that are in it by just pulling back half back. So here's a full cock. Pull it a little bit. You don't even have to pull it really back that far, not even really halfway. But by doing that, you flip open this little latch on the side. Just like the original revolvers, you can access the shells right there. Up front, there is an ejector. It's attached to the underbarrel, so what you do, pull that up, just make sure it's lined up with a shell, push it up, boom, and it'll launch, hopefully right into your arms and not on the floor. But then you can eject them if you need a speed reload. If you have extra shells on you, just drop them in. But they also come out just fine, so if you wanted to just boom, bada bing, done. You're finished. The shells can only be loaded from behind. You cannot put them in the front like you would with most revolver shells, which makes it a little bit more accessible considering that if you were reloading on the fly, you just speed loader your way in each BB into this much faster than pulling out all those shells, loading them, putting them back in. So if you're in a rush on the field, that's perfectly fine. You can do that. Once all your 6 shells are loaded, flip that thing back to the side, pull it all the way back, and then you're good to go. The thing's primed and ready. The safety is located right in front of the trigger guard, which is nice and spacious for a big fat finger like mine. But you can put the safety on. Red means fire, white means safe. You will not be able to even pull the handle back, which I think is a really nice function. It definitely keeps it from being too unsafe. And then the trigger won't budge, not even an inch, when you have the safety on and the hammer's back. So then you need to hit it forward, you're back on. Like I said, it's a single action army, so every time you fire, you'll have to cock the hammer back, fire. Cock the hammer back, fire. Pressing it multiple times does absolutely nothing. So just make sure that you're aware of that in case you get in a firefight. Just be ready to fan the hammer, but be careful doing so, because it's still an airsoft gun. Now, what is this, a spring pistol? What has it got going on? It's actually a CO2 powered revolver, much like the smoke wagon. So what you do, see the panel on the left side of the gun. It's a small divot. You can pop it, boom. Pop it out nice. You pull off the handle, which is really fantastic because you always need an Allen key to tighten all the CO2, loosen it, to feed it. But the cool thing is that you don't need an actual CO2 tool. It's self-contained within the grip. So it goes right in. It's an easy way to light it up. So then if you're on the field and you have to quick chain, you don't need to pull anything out. Just do that. Put it in, tighten it, slap that issue on, boom. You're done. Super easy, super quick, boom. So let's take this thing on over to the chrono station and see what kind of results we can get with this bad boy. Boom. Guys, here we are in the shooting booth. Got the new Elite Force Legends Wildcard. Take a single action army up for a spin. Booyah! Oh man. Darn tootin'! Alright, so my final thoughts. These things are super cool. They look totally fresh, and if you want a way to stand out on the battlefield, this is certainly the way. Is it the most practical purchase you'll ever make? Probably not. But it sure as heck is a lot of fun. Some of the staff here have actually picked up some smoke wagons and they'll use it out in the field. I've used a smoke wagon once or twice. Shot some kids in the face, so I felt pretty good about that. The one problem they're going to run into is that there's no hop-up or anything, so range is going to be a problem. So you're going to want to, this is something you're going to save for up-close encounters where you're going to be able to really have an ID on somebody and hit them. You can't mount anything to it, but it looks super cool. It's an OG kind of look. You don't need any of that. The cool thing about the Wildcard is that it actually comes with 6 extra shells. So total you get 12 shells. So if you're on the field, you run out, drop all of your shells out, boom, 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 and then you can just load them in again, just like that. So the Wildcard, you have an automatic advantage at the price point of like 10-15 bucks more than the smoke wagon. It is shorter, but there's only 1,000 of these, and I haven't seen them anywhere else really online, and we have a bunch here, so you should definitely come check them out. They're limited edition, like we said. Only 1,000 of these are made. Come check it out, see what you can get. Pick up an Elite Force Legends Wildcard revolver. This has been your boy Chuckles. And are you feeling lucky, punk?